I love music. I believe music is important. In any major event in your life, there's always music. A wedding, a funeral, a sporting event, anything, there's always music. Music is a part of us, so music is not going to go away. I really enjoy music, and I really enjoy teaching students. Oftentimes, I do become a counselor. Just about a week and a half ago, my counselor emailed me and said, I think you need to be down here with us because you're doing our work too. That's just the way it ends up working out. A few years ago, my wife and I were at a football game here, and one of my female students came up to me and started telling me about what was going on with her boyfriend and how she had just broken up with him, and she was upset and was asking me questions. And the woman sitting with my wife said, does he get questions like that all the time? Like as a female student, I would not have felt comfortable talking to a male teacher like that. And my wife said, yes, it happens all the time. And I have students, just this last week, a student asked me about dealing with some friends that she felt like she wasn't being treated correctly, and how do I deal with that? How does that happen? I deal with that a lot. I have a student who's graduating this year. He came to me as a freshman. My administrators had contacted me both from my school, the high school, and the middle school, and said, this student is very talented in music, but he is a loose cannon. We've had a lot of problems and a lot of troubles with him at the middle school level, but we think he would do well singing. I said, all right, to the point that he had almost been put on some suicide watches and things, like he was not very good at all. Students showed up, auditioned for our show choir. Our audition group, halfway through the audition, ran out of the school crying. Was overwhelmed, didn't think he could do it, wanted to quit, wanted to go home. Through the encouragement of his mother, he came back in. I was a little concerned. He did complete his audition. I took a chance, put him in the group. I thought he needed a spot to fit in. Since then, he has been selected for all district choir every year. He has received the highest rating of a 1 at state contest. And just yesterday, he told me that he received an $1,800 scholarship in music. So he has done well. Along the way, it's been very troubling. It's been concerning. We'd think we'd make some progress. We'd get very depressed, and then we'd take a few steps back. But through it all, he has come through, and there have been a lot of conversations that we've had to get him through that. But I am excited about that. Last year, I worked with another student who, we had an at-risk student who for some reason, he had taken my class, then he left my class, and then he came back again to choir. And for some reason, we had some kind of a bond. We connected, and it went well. And so she was trying to find some help for him postgraduate. His home environment was not good, and they were trying to get him out, And so we had found some avenues that we could do that, and so we were going to take him to an off-campus place to see where he could live in some type of a group home. And so she had set that up for months and told him, come this day, come this day, come this day, come this day. And we'd set up, I was going to go with her. The day comes, and he's not at school. And she says, what are we going to do? And without thinking about it, I said, do you have his address? And she said, I do. I said, well, we're going to get him. And she said, I don't think we can do that. And good, bad, right or wrong, I said, we're going to get him. She said, well, do you think, what do you think about the principal, this and that? I said, we're going to get him. We've set this up, let's go. And so we go to his house and his apartment and knock on the door, and nobody's there. Stepdad finally answers the door. Oh, you just missed him. He went to school. He got there late. So we drive back over to school, and sure enough, he was here. And so we took him over and showed him around. Unfortunately, that didn't end up working out for him, but the point of, we have to keep going no matter what, because that's what I think sometimes kids who are in unfortunate situations, that's what they're used to, is everybody giving up on them eventually. And we have to show them that no, we're not, and that when we say we're serious, we have to mean it.